Yo, what's up guys? My name is Andre Kenshin here, and today we're gonna be doing my preseason bracketology update. I think it was supposed to be a long time in last April, so yes, I wanna do every April, and now it's time for the October, and as you can see in the 68 teams, Legend says move up, move down, new team of bracket, and automatic qualifier. And in the top four seeds in the South, we got Kansas, Creighton, Arizona, and Arkansas in the top four seeds in the South. In the top Midwest, in the top four seeds, we have Purdue, Tennessee, Texas, and North Carolina. In the West region, we got Duke, Houston, Marquette, and Alabama. And finally, in the East, Michigan State, Connecticut, Gonzaga, and Florida Atlantic. So now we're gonna make sure to subscribe your video and hope you enjoy it. We'll see you in the bracketology update in the next few months. And the bracketology update will begin. A video is November, and it will continue with the NFL season predictions in week 8. Get ready for the soon. Let's get ready for the next start of the bracketology. Start things off in the South region. The first of the South region, round 1. We got Kansas Jayhawks versus the winner of Howard or Ragnar. I'm going to take Kansas. Miami and Northwestern. I'm going to take them. The Hurricanes will win. Illinois versus Liberty Frames. I think Illinois will win. Arkansas versus James Madison. I'm going to take Arkansas. St. Mary's versus Providence. Or Virginia Tech. I'm going to take St. Mary's will win. Arizona will take out Vermont. It's a great matchup in Arizona. And we have Florida and Wisconsin. I'm going to take the opposite there. I'm going to go Florida will win. Creighton will blow out over Wright State, so Creighton will move on. Next, in the next round, round of 32, we got Kansas versus Miami. I'm going to take Kansas. Illinois versus Arkansas. I'm going to take Illinois will win. Then we have St. Mary's versus Arizona. I'm going to take the Wildcats win here over St. Mary's. And Creighton take on Florida. I'm going to take Creighton will win. And then the Sweet 16 of the South region in Dallas, Kansas, and Illinois. I'm going to take Kansas will win over Illinois. Arizona and Creighton. I'm going to think the Blue Jays will win that one. Very tough in the X night, and after Creighton made it to the Elite 8 last year, they win over Princeton and they fell to San Diego State. That was some cheese. That's BS. And my spot of the South Elite 8, I'm gonna take, let's go with, never close it, will win Kansas or Creighton. We're gonna go Kansas will win over Creighton, my favorite team. Creighton fans is gonna do. I hope Creighton will get back on the Final Four. Let's see what will happen. So I'm gonna take the Kansas Jayhawks to enter the Final Four. Next match on the Midwest in the next Midwest region. Purdue versus the winner of McNeese or Jacksonville State, which I'm gonna take Boilermakers will win. Last season, one of the worst Purdue loss of the year. They was the upset fall to the 16th seed Fahrenheit Dickinson. I'm gonna take Purdue will win again. Auburn and Oregon. I'm gonna take Oregon Ducks will win. Villanova and Grand Canyon. I'm gonna take Villanova will win. North Carolina take on UC Irvine. I'm gonna take North Carolina. USC versus Virginia or St. John. I'm gonna take the Trojans will win. Texas versus Eastern Kentucky. I'm gonna take Texas will win over Eastern Kentucky. Memphis and Clemson. I'm gonna take Memphis will defeat Clemson. And Tennessee will take on Radford. I'm gonna take Volunteers will win. On the next one in the Midwest region, we got Purdue versus Oregon. I'm gonna take Purdue will win over Oregon. Villanova versus North Carolina. I'm gonna go Villanova will win. USC versus Texas. I'm gonna take the Longhorns will win. Memphis and Tennessee. I'm gonna upset there for Memphis as the Memphis Tigers will upset over Tennessee. Next up in the Sweet 16, Purdue versus Villanova. Very close matchup in the Sweet 16. I'm gonna go Purdue will win over Villanova. Texas and Memphis. I'm gonna take Texas Longhorns will win. And the final spot of the Midwest Elite 8. I'm gonna go the Purdue Boilermakers were back in the Final Four. Next on the East region, Michigan State versus South Dakota State. I'm gonna go Michigan State. Mississippi State take on West Virginia. I'm gonna take West Virginia will win. Texas A&M and Yale. I'm gonna upset there for the Yale Bulldogs. Florida Atlantic take on Charleston. I think we're gonna go with Florida Atlantic. UCLA versus Kansas State. I'm gonna go Bruins will win. Gonzaga versus Iona. I'm gonna take Gonzaga will win. TCU and Indiana. I'm gonna take the Hoosiers will win. And Connecticut will defeat Colgate. Next up in the round of 32, we got Michigan State versus West Virginia. I'm gonna take Michigan State Spartans will defeat West Virginia. Yale and Florida Atlantic, too bad for Yale fans. I'm gonna take the Florida Atlantic will win. UCLA versus Gonzaga. This is the rematch of the very close, intensive 2006, 2021, and 2023. One of the rivalries I've never seen this before. So I'm gonna go. The Bulldogs will move on. Indiana versus Connecticut. I'm gonna take Connecticut will win. Stop doing like that and sending right that. So I'm gonna go Connecticut. Michigan State versus Florida Atlantic. I'm gonna go the Spartans will win. Connecticut versus Gonzaga. I'm gonna take Connecticut will win over Gonzaga. And my last spot of the East Elite 8, Connecticut versus Michigan State. I'm gonna take Connecticut will win. And now it's time for the West region. In Los Angeles, we got. Oops, never. How did you redo? I want to redo. How is this? Oh, no, alright, it's gonna reduce. So that's stupid. That's stupid, that one. No, it's illegal. Alright, now it's time for the West region. Duke versus, obviously Connecticut, we're gonna get out of here, so we're gonna go to Connecticut, will win. Alright, so now it's time for the West region. Duke versus Morehead State, which I'm gonna go the Blue Devils. Maryland versus Iowa State. I'm gonna go the Cyclones will win. Baylor versus Drake. I'm gonna go the Bears. Alabama versus Kent State. I'm gonna go Alabama win that one. Kentucky versus Dayton. I'm gonna take Marquette will win. Who is this guy? We'll be right back with the posters. Alright, so the call is ended. So now we'll be back again. We continue. So next matchup, Kentucky versus Dayton. I'm gonna go the Wildcats to win that one. Marquette versus Furman. I'm gonna take Marquette will win over Furman. San Diego State versus Colorado. I'm gonna take San Diego State will win. And Houston versus Weber State. I'm gonna take the Houston will win. Duke versus Baylor. No, Duke versus Iowa State. I'm sorry, Duke versus Iowa State, which is gonna go Blue Devils. Baylor versus Alabama. I'm gonna take Baylor will win. Marquette versus Kentucky. I'm gonna go the Golden Eagles will win. San Diego State versus Houston. I'm gonna upset again. I'm gonna take the Aztecs will win. Duke versus Baylor in the spot in the Sweet 16. I'm gonna go the Duke. Marquette versus San Diego State. I'm gonna take Marquette will stop San Diego State. In the final spot of the Elite 8 in the West, I'm gonna go Marquette will defeat the Duke. Now it's time for the Final Four on the Bracketology preseason. We got Kansas versus Marquette, Purdue versus Connecticut. In the first spot of the National Final Four, we got Kansas versus Marquette. I'm gonna take the Jayhawks to a win. Purdue versus Connecticut. I'm gonna go the Huskies. We'll move on over Purdue. And now it's time for the national championship, Kansas versus Connecticut. So I'm gonna go. The Kansas Jayhawks will win, and the total points we're gonna go 16. So that's it for now. As the bracketology will keep going for the October, get ready for the next generation of bracketology. We'll prepare for upcoming November, December. We'll see if Super Celtics 24 will upload soon. Hope you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you all later. We'll see you in the NFL Week 8 predictions. Goodbye.